Betsy says it's time to make dog treats. Betsy, do you want a dog treat? Good morning, everybody. This is Deb from Just Do Something Homestead, and today we're making homemade peanut butter and banana dog treats. I love making these dog treats. They are so easy and so much healthier. And an added bonus, it's cheaper. So that's a win-win, especially for Betsy. But the first ingredient we're going to add is 2 cups of flour. Now I am using organic. You can use a variety of flours. Betsy does not have a gluten allergy, so we are fine with organic flour. The second ingredient is oats, and this is oatmeal. And it's going to take 1 cup of quick oats. Did I mention how easy this recipe really is? The next ingredient is to add 2 very ripe bananas. So you don't want them to be green. I don't use them when they're black, but I use them when they are just right, what I would want to eat or what I would want to give to my own children. So 2 ripe bananas, and put them in my mixing bowl. I am going to add 3/4 cup of all natural peanut butter, and please make sure that your peanut butter only has 1 or 2 ingredients, and that would be peanuts and salt. You do not want additives or sugar added to it. I'm going to put in 2 eggs. You can add a third if your dough seems like it's a little too thick, but I'm going to start with 2, and I really think that's all I'm going to need. Add that right into your mixer bowl. There's 1 and 2. To ensure that my dough does not get too thick, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of water. And lastly, I'm going to sneak in one of Betsy's favorite food, and that is chopped cooked bacon, and it's only 2 slices. This is what it's going to look like before I put it through my mixer, and it is adjustable. If it's too thick, add a little water, add another egg. If it's too thin, put in a little more flour. Now, as far as the bacon, I make homemade dog treats every 2 weeks, so I actually make 1 pound, and then I chop it up and I freeze it. So it is cooked, it is chopped, and it is frozen. And that way I can just add it to some treats for her. I'm going to mix all those ingredients on low until they are well blended. As it starts to form a dough, you're going to want to speed it up from low to high, and this is starting to look really good. You're going to want to preheat your oven to bake and 350. This dough tends to be a little sticky, so I'm going to spread some flour out on my countertop, and then I'm going to put the dough on there. So spread that out really good, and I'm going to put the dough right in the center. I spread some flour on top of the dough, and I'm going to knead it so that it can be rolled. So just a few times, doesn't take a lot. Just make sure that the flour is incorporated completely into the dough. I think a good way to tell if it's too sticky is if it sticks to the countertop, and at this point it is not sticking, so the dough is ready to roll. I'm going to roll this dough out so that it's about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. I don't want it any more than 1/2 inch, so closer to 1/4 is better. And this one makes quite a lot, so you're going to roll it on out until it is not so thick. I have placed a piece of parchment paper onto my baking sheet, And I'm going to use my cookie cutter, which is about 3 inches long, to cut out the dog treats, just like that. And so I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut out, I can usually fit 12 on this baking sheet. And once I have the 12, I will put them in the oven to bake. It's going to bake for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to flip them for another 10 minutes. They are going to bake for 20 minutes, and then I will turn them over for 10. So I'll set my timer for 20 minutes. All right, Betsy Boo, you ready to try your new dog biscuit? You are? Are you sure you want this? All right, here you go. This recipe made 24 dog biscuits. Remember, this is just a treat, not their dog food. You can store them for up to 2 weeks in the refrigerator or a week out on the counter. We hope this video was helpful, and if your dog loves homemade treats as much as Betsy, I ask that you please share, subscribe, and like. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.